I turned to run to my neighbor's house, but then another, more terrifying thought hit me like a freight train. My wife, she was still inside, asleep, vulnerable. I couldn't leave her there. Grabbing a handful of rocks from the yard, I hurled them at our bedroom window, praying she'd wake up. On the third hit, the window creaked open and her groggy face appeared. Before she could say a word, I whispered sharply, "Hide. Now." Her eyes widened with fear, but she disappeared instantly, no questions asked. I sprinted to my neighbor's house, pounding on the door until he answered, bleary-eyed and confused. I explained in rushed whispers, borrowed his phone, and called the police. Every second that passed felt like an eternity as I waited on his porch, my heart hammering. Finally, the flashing lights of a patrol car cut through the darkness, and I ran out to meet them. The officers stormed inside, but by then the intruders were gone. The back door was wide open, and our valuables vanished. But nothing could have prepared me for what my wife told me later. Seconds after I had told her to hide, she heard the bedroom door burst open, heavy footsteps, a deep breath, and then the unmistakable, chilling sound of a gun being cocked. She held her breath, frozen in terror. The intruder just stood there, listening, and then, just as suddenly as he had entered, he turned and left. To this day, I believe the only thing that saved her was me throwing those rocks. The noise must have startled them. We still live in that house. We don't plan on moving anytime soon. But sometimes, late at night, when everything is quiet and still, I can't help but wonder, what if I hadn't stepped outside? What if I had never heard them at all? Would I have lost more than just my belongings that night? Every creak of the floorboards, every flicker of a light bulb, and every distant noise outside reminds me of that night. It has changed the way I see my home, the way I sleep, and the way I live. The scariest part? We never found out who they were. We never got back what was stolen. And worst of all, whoever did it, they know where we live.